Damn it. We also need to go up here and deal with this shit. I don't know. I feel like working with the blacksmith is a good idea. Just so I can actually do that kind of stuff. Maybe I don't do that quite yet. Alright, I feel like it's time to do some main quest stuff, because it's been a long time. Someday we'll load. Just reading something. All right, Radovan.
Good morning, lad.
Hello.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Okay. Find the materials.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
All that. Start blacksmithing. Hunting sword. I just craft.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up a bit. Try poking it around for a bit.
Uh-huh.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows.
Uh-huh. Let's see here.
You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. How's your sister?
Okay.
See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing.
Oh, I didn't even get the back part.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Feel free. You're no longer in mortal danger.
Okay.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's a sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's
Okay.
got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
Okay.
Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Okay. Rotate. Put that there.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The
Okay.
closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Okay. Continue. Oh, okay. I'm still getting some sparks off of it, but obviously not enough.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. That's the ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, there you go. You've got it finished.
Hey.
All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Oh, we're tweaking all right. Quench and finish. That's not quenching. Okay, I see. Hunting sword, quality 3. Oh, that's good.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere. If your forging's going to be even, the main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you could sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Look, you got your own bed. Yay! It's always available to you, and sleeping in it automatically saves the game. You can get more beds later stages of the story, or buy them at Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been doing that. Alright, so what time is it? It is 9 a.m. Alright, well we have things to do. So I think this is it right here. Oh yes. Oh, what a room. What a room. Oh, right, yes. I forgot about these. I do have this stuff, but I don't use it. Feels cheaty, you know? Alright. I don't need the hunting sword, but I can sell that pretty easy. Uh-huh. What was I supposed to be doing? I can make 2 hunting swords, but I don't want 2 hunting swords. Hello.
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want to know?
Craftsmanship.
I'd happily pay for some blacksmithing tips.
Great. Let's get to it. Learning this trick will take some time.
Okay. Let's see here. Do I need to, like, sit down and learn these blueprints? Or the sketches? I'm gonna guess I do. Yeah, learn. No. Now, yes. Okay. Axes. Work axe is scrap metal. Other. Scrap metal. Okay. Cool.
There's a couple more things I'd like to ask about smithing.
Ask away.
Well, I have everything.
That's You said you have some more interesting work for me. What would that be?
It's about those 2 idiot hands of mine. Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin. And they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up. And especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Okay.
Can I ask you about that cart?
Is there anything else in here?
What is it you need to know?
All right. I'm on my way.
Time's wasting. Run along.
Okay. Well, time might be wasting, but I also just started. So I kind of want to make a work axe, and I kind of want to try making horseshoes. Just because. Let's craft. See how this goes. Okay. I can just hold that, can't I? You said something about sparks hanging. Oh, hold on. Right there. That's good. Color straw. Nope, I missed. I missed again. Ah, I missed. Hold on, this is hard. Come on now. Flip it over.
Christ almighty.
What? All right, listen. What? It does. Oh, all right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a hard time with it. That was good enough. Come on now.
This is going to take a while, yeah?
Sure is. See, it looks like I can do stuff back there, but I kind of can't, so...
A bit more, and I'll be done.
Flip it over.
All finished.
Quench and finish. Okay. I took a class in college about on kind of like blacksmithing, but it was a